Felony murder, I sentence you to life without the possibility of parole. Count 2, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act, I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 1. Count 3, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act, I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 2. Count 10, hijacking a motor vehicle, I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 3. Count 11, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act, I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 10. Count 12, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act, I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 11. Count 13, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, I sentence you to 5 years consecutive to count 12. Count 14, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act, I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 13. Count 15, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act, I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 4. Felony.
If looking at somebody can literally kill the person, you see Oga lawyer, she's a gunner by now.
Child.
If the way you stare at somebody can literally make the person drop dead, Mahabasi, that lawyer is dead and gone. They've done a obituary. They've cooked rice on her matter. So a lawyer was standing by her client, the defendant, while the judge was reading out all his charges. The first one I think I heard was life imprisonment. It's finished now, without possibility of a parole. Then you hear 20 years.
Child.
You hear 20 years.
Child.
You hear 20 years.
God
you
have
hear
mercy
20
upon
years.
us.
I want to ask you, excuse me, George. How many life does the person have? It's just one. What got people talking or got me reacting is the way that man was looking at the judge. Not the judge, sorry, was looking at his lawyer. He's looking at her like, is it the job you did? Is this all the promise that you promised me? All the money that we promised, that we gave you, that you are going to get me a lighter sentence? This is what you are doing? Oh, Gagwa, sit down. You cannot do anything. And the lawyer was very scared though. The lawyer was looking at him like a girlfriend or wife that has cheated and they caught her red-handed. She was looking at him like, please don't be mad at me. The lawyer is terrified. Excuse me, Judge, you need to add 10 years to that guy's sentence for oppressing that lawyer.
Child.
And I read comments in the video. Somebody says, when this guy come out, he's going to kill this lady. Shut up. He cannot come out again. They first of all gave him life imprisonment. When they say go to school, you will not go to school. They first of all gave him life imprisonment. Then in that year 2020, like they use 20 play. That's almost 100 years plus life imprisonment. Another person say, no matter how a goat frowns, it doesn't change the fact that the owner will kill him for pepper soup. Maybe, it's a maybe, oh. Maybe this guy has clique outside that can really fuck shit up for this lawyer. You know those bad boys that when they are going in, they are sure that people got their back. They are sure that they have network. One call from inside prison, things go happen. Maybe that's who that guy is. And the lawyer knows. She's petrified. She's terrified. And lawyer will be saying, who sent me to do this work? Oh? Who sent me to do this work? Why did I take this case? So, lawyer, is the truth. Why did you take the case? When you knew what he did, these were crimes that were jailable, and you know what is involved, but you took the case because you want to collect money. Don't you know that there are cases you see and you will reject it? Eh? Don't you know that there are cases you see and you will reject it? Now you got yourself into this. Look how you are shivering in front of your own client.
Chai.
Will you woman up and face it? You are a lawyer, you have done your job, there's nothing. And if you send people to come for you, that's your own. Why do we have so many black people being sentenced every day? Is it that the blacks don't have morals, or they can't keep their children, or they can't handle themselves, or whatever it is? That leads me to the next video you are going to watch. Please watch this video.
14-year-old smirks in court, says, "I'll be going home soon."
I just want to tell y'all, I'll be home soon. R.I.P. Keon. I love my family.
But the judge's sentence wipes the smile off his face. A 73-year-old grandmother was brutally killed in a carjacking incident in New Orleans, dragged down the street with such force that her arm was torn off. The crime was committed by a 14-year-old boy and his friends, who were out looking for a vehicle to steal. They targeted a silver Nissan, unaware, or uncaring, that the driver was 73-year-old Linda Fricky. They yanked open the car door and began beating Linda. As she struggled to escape, her seatbelt got tangled around her. The teens then started the car and sped off, dragging her body for nearly 3 kilometers. Her arm was severed, and she died at the scene. In court, the 14-year-old showed no remorse. He smiled and said, "I'm going home soon." But the judge had other plans. The victim's family pleaded for the teens to be tried as adults. The judge agreed.
We'll go to trial, and if you're convicted of felony murder, you'll go to prison for the rest of your life. That means you'll die there. That's what I'm tempted to do.
Due to the horrifying nature of the crime, the 14-year-old was sentenced to life in prison. What's your take? Do you agree with the judge's decision? Share your opinion in the comments.
That was a 14-year-old. You heard his crime. A black child. He has been sentenced to life imprisonment because they tried him as an adult. You dey court, you say, "Kiana, I'll be home very soon." After killing person, mama. After dragging somebody's mother, 73-year-old mother, for 3 kilometers on the road till her arms pull off.
Chai.
You say, "I'll be home." You are going to come home to your own family, but you took her away from her own family. Make it make sense. You were smiling. The boy was smiling till they mentioned his sentence. The smile changed into frown. Quick. You know when the weather is very bright and all of a sudden the storm gathers and rain wants to fall. That's how that guy changed. Black people, are you not taking care of your family, your children? Are you not? Black men, the boys and men, a lot of them are in jail. This is not saying the whites are attacking you again. This is to say that you guys have wrong moral compass. If you are not into gang banging, you are into shooting, you are into drugs, you are into different things. Every court day is a black man being sentenced. 14-year-old. 14-year-old that you should be in school with your mates, reading book. You are outside with your friends looking for a car to steal. This you people training of not beating a child from small, but they reset them with knock so that you will know the right thing to do. I just added that so that you will see that black people are going to jail more than anything. But the one that really got me shook was the way that guy was looking at that. Oh, guy, you cannot do anything. You are going to jail, you are going to jail, you are going to jail. It's for life. I don't know how many years you have in your life that the judge is sentencing you to almost 200 years. Life imprisonment plus 100 plus 20 plus 20 plus everything. But enjoy it in peace. Thank you very much. Kpọmkwem.
Yeah. I think you have sat down now. I've either
Chai!
entertained you, or I've informed you, or I've just kept you company. Why don't you want to subscribe? This subscription you are holding and holding to yourself, they don't remove $1, they don't remove ₦1 inside. It's just a click. Click, click. You subscribe. Help my ministry. Help me grow. What is it? Are you the weapon fashioned against me? Come on, subscribe. Thank you very much. Until next time, I remain your sexy boy, Uraufon. Thank you.